Ultra-processed foods could be linked to thousands of UK deaths a year. Thousands of UK deaths each year could be linked to the consumption of ultra-processed foods, UPFs, analysis suggests. Experts believe there is a relationship between people eating UPFs such as processed meats, ice cream and crisps and an increased risk of early death. UPFs often contain high levels of saturated fat, salt, sugar and additives, which researchers said leaves less room in people's diets for more nutritious foods. The analysis suggested that in 2018 until 2019, some 17,781 premature deaths in the UK could have been linked to UPFs. Such foods also tend to include ingredients that are not normally used when people cook from scratch, including preservatives, emulsifiers, and artificial colors and flavors. Other examples of UPFs include mass-produced bread, some breakfast cereals, biscuits, ready meals, and fizzy drinks. UPFs have previously been linked to an increased risk of early death and a range of health issues, including obesity, heart disease, cancer, and diabetes. However, some experts say it is not clear why UPFs are linked to poor health and more studies will be needed to establish the mechanisms involved. The latest study, published in the American Journal of Preventive Medicine, calls on governments to issue dietary recommendations aimed at cutting consumption of UPFs. In analyzing data from 8 countries, it was found UPFs made up 53% of people's energy intake in the UK, the second highest after 55% in the US. In Colombia, which has a lower consumption of UPFs, premature deaths attributable to these types of foods was 4%. But premature deaths from UPFs jumped to 14% for the UK and the US, according to the research. Lead researcher Eduardo Nilsson, from the scientific body the Oswaldo Cruz Foundation in Brazil, said the study found each 10% increase in the participation of UPFs in the diet increases the risk of death from all causes by 3%. Nerys Asbury, associate professor from the University of Oxford, said it is known that consuming diets higher in calories, fat and sugar can have detrimental effects on health, including premature mortality. More research is needed to ascertain a causal link between UPF and disease and to establish the mechanisms involved, she added.